Hello, thank you for joining us. We are Plant City Yoga. I understand that the world is going through a very trying time right now, so we want to bring a safe and de-stressing flow to your home practice. I'm right now in the studio. We have the garage door open, the windows open in front to get a natural breeze. We have all of our props sanitized and hand sanitizer for our students. I do have my dog here with me today, Collie. She's over there in the back, just because I couldn't leave her at a daycare because of social distancing. So we're gonna start off with this flow that's gonna be focused on your hips and your shoulders, focusing on just de-stressing the mind and the body. So we're gonna start off with some pranayama techniques. So maybe you need to blow your nose, get some mucus out if you like, because we're gonna start off with alternate nostril breathing. This breathing exercise helps you calm down the nervous system and balance out the natural energies in the body. So you're just gonna use your thumb and your pinky finger. So you're gonna place your thumb on your right nostril. Take a nice big inhale through the left. Cover that left nostril with your pinky, and then exhale out through the right nostril. Inhale through that right nostril. Exhale, cover, switch. Inhale through the left. Cover, exhale out through the right. Inhale through the right. Cover, exhale out through the left. One more, inhale through the left. Cover, exhale out through the right. That's a great exercise that you can use when you might be feeling a little out of whack or a little crazy during this time. So maybe that'll help balance and calm you down. I would recommend doing that breathing exercise for maybe 5 to 10 minutes, okay? So we'll get started just with warming up the body. So let's have the hands on the knees. And let's slowly lengthen the spine up, release the shoulders down. Feel the sit bones into the earth, and just take a nice deep breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out through the mouth. 2 more of those. One more. Good. So we'll get started right into those shoulders. So you're gonna open up your arms into cactus or goddess arms, creating 2 90-degree angles. You want your elbow in line with shoulders, elbow in line with wrists, palms facing forward. Don't pull the heart through or pull the heart back. Neutral spine. Breathe here. And then we're gonna be adding in micro movements with the breath. Inhale, pull the heart through, reach the elbows back. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, open. Exhale, neutral. One more. Now you're gonna exaggerate that movement by opening your arms up, thumbs up, pinkies down, arms lengthen. Notice if your shoulders come up, add a micro bend into the elbows to lower them back down. So inhale, spread your wings, pull the heart through. As you exhale, give yourself a nice big hug. Right arm sweeps under the left. Try to grab onto your shoulder blades, maybe even feel them pulling away from each other. And then inhale, open back up. Exhale, left arm comes under and through. Grab onto the shoulders, breathe into that back body. And then inhale, open. Exhale, right arm under. Inhale, open. Exhale, left arm under. One more on each side. Inhale, open. Right arm under. Inhale, open. Exhale, left arm under. Good. Inhale, arms out to the side. Inhale, swoop up. Look up towards the thumbs. Palms are facing in towards each other. Maybe lion's breath it out into the sky. Inhale, lengthen through the fingertips, change your gaze forward. Notice if your shoulders come up, relax them down and back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate the palms down and back, nice and slow, stretching out the fronts of the shoulders. 2 more, inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, rotating down and away. 1 more. Good, so now your shoulders and your arms should be pretty warm. Now we're gonna go into the spine. So let's just place 1 foot in front of the other. Let's start off with the right foot in front of the left. You can bring the hands onto the knees and just lean forward. You're gonna feel a nice little stretch on that right hip and right glute. Maybe you stay right here. Maybe you come down onto the forearms, or maybe you surrender all the way down onto your mat, or you're floating on a yoga stage. Either way. Breathe into that lower spine, breathe into that hip, just 2 more breaths. If you have more to let go of during this practice, keep sighing it out, keep releasing those exhales out through the mouth. Last big exhale. Inhale, roll the spine up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Exhale out through the mouth as you gaze forward and roll the shoulders back. Good. Now we're gonna switch. Right leg comes behind, left leg in front. You can bring the hands on the knees and just lean forward. Maybe you stay right here. Maybe you wanna come down on the forearms. Or maybe you wanna go all the way, reaching your arms out in front of you on your mat or floating from the stage. Breathe into the spaces that need it the most. 2 more deep breaths. Last big breath, sigh it out. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale out through the mouth as you gaze forward and roll the shoulders back. Good. So now we're gonna get into a little bit of a release just for our neck here. So I want you to imagine that you might be at your job right now, pushing into an imaginary desk. Elbows are into the side of the ribs and pushing down, lengthening through the spine and the neck. Shoulders are melting down. Take a nice big inhale here. As you exhale, left ear melts over left shoulder. Keep pushing into that imaginary desk and just give a little bit of love and guide that breath into the right side of the neck. 2 more breaths. 1 more. And then inhale back up. Exhale, switch to the opposite side. Deep breaths. Keep guiding the forearms down. 2 more. Last big breath. Lengthen back and center. Now we're gonna do some Kundalini circles to wake up the entire upper body, and then we'll get started into a more flow state. So you're just gonna lean all the way over to your left side. Roll that right shoulder forward and down, release the head towards the earth. Look up as you spiral the head and the heart open, and then rotate back down. There's no right or wrong way to do these spirals. It's just what feels good to open up and wake up your body. So do 2 more in this direction. You should feel it maybe in the fronts of your shoulders as you come down, in the neck, the side body, and maybe even the hips as you surrender towards the earth. And then move in reverse. Notice if there's a shift of energy, maybe more spaces that need a little bit more love. Two more. Hi, Golly. Last round. Good job. So now we're gonna swing our legs back behind us and come into a tabletop position. Let's stack the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Toes can be untucked if it feels better for the knees, or tucked in. Just depends where the flat surface on your knee is. And then inhale, we'll start off with a few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, pull the belly button down, reach the shoulders back, tilt the tailbone up, stretch out that entire front body. As you exhale, push through the palms, round and dome out the spine. Feel the shoulders peeling away from each other as you push into the earth. Inhale, open up the front body. Exhale, open up the back body. 2 more, moving with the pace of your breath. Last one. Good. Come back into a neutral spine here. You're going to curl the back toes in. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, lift the hips up and back into your first down dog of the day. So some of us might be here in our down dog. In order to get rid of that rounding in the spine, bend the knees and then push the ground away, pushing the hips up and back. As the hamstrings warm up, maybe the heels get closer to your mat. Breathe. Find space in the body. You can enjoy stillness here or wiggle the hips from side to side. Walk your dog or twerk it out. Release tension in the ankles and the calves, or maybe even shake the head out to release tension in the neck. Say yes, say no. 2 more deep breaths wherever you decide to go. 1 more. Look at the space in between your hands. Decide if you want to take little baby steps all the way there, little hops, or if you want to go for that one big hop. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine forward. Feel the tailbone open up like a peacock, opening up its back feathers. Feel that stretch through the midline of the hamstring all the way down the legs. 1 more breath. And then open your arms out to the sides, palms facing up. Inhale all the way up to standing. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale down, heart center. Now we're going to be moving a little bit faster with the breath. So have your hands in heart center. Just feel your heartbeat against your thumbs. Close your eyes. Set your intention for your practice today. Maybe your intention is to be present, to be grateful. Maybe it's learning to let things go. Embodying that intention, another big breath. Side out. And we'll begin. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead, look up towards the thumbs. Maybe a little back bend here. And then exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. You can stay here with the hands on the ground. You can hug the backs of the legs, pulling yourself in. Or you can go into ragdoll, grabbing onto opposite elbows, creating a square frame, and sway from side to side. 2 more breaths. Last big exhale. And then inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine forward. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands down on your mat and step 1 foot back at a time, coming into your plank pose. Hold here. And we're going to lower down into 8 limbs. So exhale, release the knees down first. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, bend the elbows back. Release the chest and the chin onto your mat. Another breath. And then inhale, curl the hips up. Reach up towards the sky. Roll the shoulders down and away. Breathe. Try to keep the shoulders away from the ears. Add a micro bend in the elbows. Good. Nice big inhale. Exhale, curl the back toes in, lift the hips up and back, down dog. Another breath. And then inhale, left leg rises up towards the sky. Exhale, guide that foot all the way through in between the hands. Rest the belly and the chest on that upper thigh. And then you're going to release that back foot down to a 90-degree angle. Toes going to point out to the side. Inhale, lift up, open up. Straighten out the leg. You're gonna guide that hip towards the back of your mat as you reach forward with the left arm. Find that length, find that stretch. Another big breath. Exhale, release the left hand down. Inhale, right arm lifts up. Triangle.
3 and go.
Now we have Brian here in triangle pose. He's doing a really great job. Just remember to always keep the shoulders away from the ears. Good job, Brian. So you can choose to stay in this variation, or you can focus on opening up that top shoulder a little bit more. So bend the elbow, bring the back of the hand to the lower back, and then pull that right shoulder up and through. Keep lengthening through the spine. If your hamstrings are really tight, you can bend the knee. Or if you want a little extra hot sauce, straighten it out. Another breath here. Breathe. And then inhale, open that hand back up. And then lift yourself all the way up. And then bend this front knee, coming into warrior two. You might need to heel toe the feet open to widen your stance. So you can bring this foot a little bit more forward. You want your front knee to be right over the ankle, hips spiraling open. Good. Look at your front hand and look at your back hand. See if they have that nice strong energy of flow from fingertip to fingertip. Great job, Brad. Breathe here. And then from here, we're going to find a little bit of a flow. So we're going to go into side angle warrior. You're going to bring that front forearm to the thigh. And then right arm reaches up overhead towards the front of your mat. Good job. Find that nice deep stretch all the way from the outside of the foot, activating that back inner arch, lengthening all the way through, sharp fingers, palm pointing down. One more breath. Side out. Inhale, open back up, warrior two. Exhale, peaceful or revolved warrior. Reaching that arm up overhead, palm facing down. Front knee is still bent right over the ankle. Find that deep stretch through that side body. One more breath. Good. Exhale, side out. Or cough it out. And then inhale, open back up, warrior two. Exhale, frame the front foot. Slide the right foot back. Find your vinyasa. Go into plank, choose 8-limb or chaturanga. Beautiful. Inhale, up dog. Exhale.
Pause it.
And then from upward facing dog, exhale, downward dog. Good. Take a few deep breaths here. Shake, wiggle it out. Do whatever you need to do to reset the body to do the entire flow on the opposite side. Another breath. Good. Now, right leg lifts up towards the sky. Foot is flexed, toes are pointing down, heel is lifting up. Nice big inhale, fill up, exhale, guide that foot all the way through. Plant the foot in between the hands. Rest the upper body on that thigh, and then inhale. Reach all the way up, exhale, open up, warrior two. You can straighten out the front leg here. And then from here, we're gonna push the hips back towards the back of the mat. Nope, keep that leg straight. And we're just gonna slowly go into our triangle pose on the opposite side. Breathe here. Try to keep the shoulders even. Try to lengthen this spine as much as you can. And then if you want that extra hot sauce, bend the elbow, flip the back of the palm to the lower back. Open up the heart, rotate the shoulder down and back. Great job. One more breath. Collie kisses. And open back up, triangle. Lift up, warrior two. Gonna slowly open up your stance, spiral the hips open. Breathe. You want your front heel in line with your back heel if you have really open hips. If your hips aren't as open, you want your front heel to back inner arch. So he has perfect alignment for his hips Breathe. Front knee right over ankle. One more breath. Good. Now find your side angle warrior, bringing that front forearm to the top of the thigh, lengthening through that whole side body. Sharp fingers. Fingers are in together, palm facing down. Feel yourself really activating that back inner arch to support your body to stretch deeper. 2 more rounds of breath. Good. One more. Use the inhale to open back up, warrior 2. Exhale, revolved warrior. Flip the palm up, reach it back. Keep that front knee bent right over ankle. Feel that stretch all the way through that side body. Breathe. One more. Inhale, open back up, warrior 2. Exhale, frame the front foot. Slide that foot back, find your plank, find your vinyasa. Great job, Brian. Move with the pace of your breath today. Take a few breaths in down dog to reset the body. You made it through the hardest part of the class. So again, in your down dog, focus on pulling the shoulders away from the neck and then down the spine. Make sure your fingers are open up nice and wide to support your wrists and feel the suction in the palms. Again, the goal is not to get the heels to the ground here. So find that length through the spine, and then as you find the length, the legs will warm up. From here, let's take a nice child's pose. So open the knees out to the side, lower them to the mat, point the toes back, push the hips back, lengthen the spine, surrender to your mat. If your forehead touches the mat, you can give yourself a little eyebrow temple massage by rocking your head from side to side. We'll take 3 big grounding breaths here. Good, one last one. And then slowly roll the spine up into a tabletop position. Realign your hips with your knees, shoulders with your wrists. From here, we're gonna go into a nice little shoulder and heart opener. We're gonna go into puppy pose. So you're just gonna slowly reach your right arm out in front of you and then lower it down to the mat. Left arm out in front of you, lower down to the mat. Keep going until your chest floats right over. Maybe your chest goes all the way down, or maybe you're right here. Having the hips over the knees. Breathe. Let it go. 2 more breaths. Good. One last breath. From our puppy pose, we're going to bend at the elbows, push into our forearms, look up, and you're going to slowly lower the hips down, coming into Sphinx pose. Good. Roll the heart open. Make your collarbones smile. Another big breath. From here, we're going to go into dolphin pose, really opening up those shoulders. So you're going to curl the back toes in. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, push the hips up and back. It's just like down dog, but on the forearms, really opening up those shoulders. Yeah, shake out the head, wiggle the hips. Just 2 deep breaths here. One more. Good. Slowly lower the hips down and come into forearm plank. Hips are in line with shoulders. Good. Build up a little bit of heat. One more big breath. And exhale, lower down into Sphinx. Inhale, open the heart. Good. Now you're going to slowly slide your hands underneath your shoulders and bring your forehead to the mat. Inhale, lift up, upward dog. Exhale, push it back, downward dog. breath. Good. Now I want you to walk your feet just right behind your hands. Bend your knees as much as you need to, and then slowly sit down on your mat. Roll down onto your spine. Make sure you have enough room for your head, so maybe booty scoot forward. And let's start off with hugging the knees in towards the heart. Flex the feet here. Yes. And then pull the knees in a little bit further. And let's massage that lower spine and massage the hip joints. Yes. Circular motions with the knees, side to side, forward and back. Whatever movement feels juicy. A little bit. Next pose. So then you're going to slowly find stillness and then lower your feet as close as you can to the glutes. Palms are down by the sides of the body. Maybe tuck and roll the shoulders in and under. And then push through the feet, push through the palms. Inhale, lift up, bridge pose. Breathe here. Really good for the neck, the shoulders, and building up a little fire in the core and the glutes, and also the quads. One more breath. Now we have Yogi Mu Yang doing bridge pose for us. Lengthen, push the shoulders down, bring the hips up, push the feet into the earth, push the palms into the earth. Maybe you want to do a nice deep shoulder stretch by intertwining the fingers underneath you and straightening out the arms, lifting up the pelvic floor a little bit higher. One more breath, nice strong legs. If you are intertwining the fingers, slowly release the fingers, bring the palms back down. As you exhale, start off by rolling the tops of the shoulder blades, the bottoms of the shoulder blades, the mid-spine. The last thing to unravel is the tailbone. Once the tailbone touches, hug the knees in towards the heart. Good. Take another breath there. From here, we're going to go into happy baby. So you're going to open your knees out to the side. Peace fingers are going to hook onto the big toes, or hands can go to the outside of the feet as well. You want your ankles right over the knees, and then guiding the knees towards the earth. Marco's very flexible here. Breathe. Maybe you want to play in your happy baby, rock from side to side, massage the shoulder blades, the side of the spine, relax your face. Take deep breaths. Two more. Last one. Good. Slowly release the toes, hug the knees back in towards the heart. Take another breath here. Now we're going to continue to hug into our left knee and extend the right leg out onto the ground. Good. Nice control. Now we're going to open up this hip. So you can guide it towards the armpit and the side of the ribs and flex that left foot. If you want to go into an extended hand to big toe variation, you can. Or you can stay with the knee hugging into the side of the ribs. Breathe. Just one more breath. Good. Inhale, bring that knee back up. Exhale, twist. You're going to hold on to that knee with the opposite hand. Left arm peels open as you look towards the left fingertips. Feel that entire stretch through the spine. Try to breathe all the way into that deepest part of the belly. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, squeeze it out, pulling the navel in towards the spine, really cleansing out your internal organs, your digestive system. Twists are really good for cramps, anxiety, and insomnia. So it's good to add this pose into your day-to-day. Two more breaths. One last big exhale, side out. And then inhale, bring the knee back in towards the heart. And then exhale, switch. Straighten out the left leg, hug in the right knee. Bring the right knee towards the side of the ribs or the armpit if you want a deeper stretch for the hip. Breathe here. Flex that foot to keep the foot active. The hip active. Another big exhale. Inhale, bring the knee back up. Exhale, twist. Gaze towards the right hand as your knee comes over to the left. Try to roll that shoulder down and away. And feel that stretch throughout the entire spine. During twists, I like to imagine that your spine is this wet towel. As you're exhaling, you're wringing out that towel. You're getting all of those toxins out of the spine, all of that extra energy that you don't need. Cleanse it out with each breath. Two more big breaths. Last one. And then inhale, bring your knee back to center. Exhale, straighten out both the legs and reach the arms back. Stretch the whole body long. Like you just woke up this morning, maybe do a little wiggle. Yeah. Good. Now you're ready for Shavasana. You made it to the end of the class. Have your palms flipped up down the sides of the body. Maybe tuck and roll one shoulder in and under. Feel your legs naturally open up so that your inner arches shine, your calves, inner thighs, glutes are relaxed, body is heavy. Think of the intention that you set at the beginning of class. And I want you to visualize that intention as a form of energy and light. I want you to imagine it radiating from the ceiling, radiating from the walls, from your mat, from the earth beneath you. With every inhale in through the nose, you're guiding in that light and that energy into the physical body. Guiding it in through the nostrils, up into the third eye, letting it spread through the crown of the head, the edges of your ears, your cheeks, your jaw, down the neck. As that energy and light comes into the body, it's healing those areas of darkness, healing those areas of trauma or tightness, showing them love, showing them compassion, allowing the body to surrender each specific point in the body, surrendering the shoulders as light comes through. Feel that energy shifting down the arms, all the way to each and every fingertip. The fingers will naturally curl in the more you relax. Feel that light and energy shining and radiating out of the palms. Now feel that energy shift back up the shoulders, down the heart space, the ribs, the belly, the lower back, the glutes, the hips, all the way down the legs to the heels, the soles of your feet, and to the edge of each and every toe. Relax the body, relax the mind, and just radiate in that light, in that energy of your intention. Let everything else go. If a thought comes up during this meditation practice, imagine yourself putting it in a bubble, acknowledging it, and then letting it float away. Come back to that energy, come back to that light. Come back to surrender, fully surrendering the body as you relax and let everything go during this Shavasana. continue to shine your light. Feel it radiating through every pore and every bit of your skin, your blood, your bones. Allow that energy to fill up every single part of you and then expand deeper, radiating into the entire room, becoming this beautiful beam of light, of hope, and the intention that you chose. Live in that light and let everything else go. Slowly begin to take a nice big inhale and then sigh it out. Good. We'll end our session today with 3 rolling ohms. So whenever you run out of air, start on with the next one. It's just a way to share and connect energy through vibration and sound. We'll begin together. Nice big inhale. Slowly begin to reawaken the body. Wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers. Look to your left, look to your right. Wake the shoulders and the neck back up slowly. And then when you're ready, you can maybe take a nice big stretch back and then slowly roll onto your favorite side, coming into a fetal position. Take a moment here to just feel gratitude for everything your body achieved today. Feel love for every deep breath, and feel peace from what you let go of. Maybe even say a simple thank you, I love you to your mind, body, and spirit for making this time to be present with yourself. Slowly push your hands into the earth and guide up your upper body, coming into a comfortable seated position. Slowly bring your hands into heart center. Feel your heartbeat against your thumbs. Feel all of that energy radiating within you, knowing that you are capable of anything and everything that you want in this life with 2 simple things. With your breath and your intentions, you will always be on the right path. Bring your hands to your forehead, thanking your thoughts, thanking your mind, trying to be a bit more positive, a bit more grateful with each and every single day and with each and every single breath. Then bring your hands to your lips, thanking the words you speak, the opinions you share, in hopes of continuing that with love, with kindness, with peace, and ultimately understanding. Passing your hands over your heart and then slowly bowing, surrender. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you guys for joining us. We hope this made you feel a little bit better, a little bit more in tune and present with your body. And we are Plant City Yoga, so thank you guys. Namaste.